Alright, what's up guys? Smooth Tech Reviews here, another video. So here I have the AM8 dynamic microphone from Fifine, gaming and streaming podcast microphone. This thing looks similar to a previous microphone on my channel, but according to Fifine, they're the OGs of these microphones and everybody else is copying them. So, will this be a better quality microphone than the previous one on the channel that looked the same? I would hope so, because Fifine is the OG designer of this here look. And this is going to be the real deal. So this is compatible with Windows, Mac, PS4, and PS5. Today I'm going to be showing you examples of the audio quality, how it sounds coming from a Mac. I'm not going to go out there into my PS5 and test this out because audio quality essentially should be the same and it should be plug and play essentially. This does have XLR compatibility, which I have an audio box to test that out as well with my Mac. If I choose to go that route, maybe I will in this video. I probably should, since I'm a tech reviewer and I should show you guys every difference and every possible sound output from this microphone. So we'll probably do that. We have XLR right here, as I said, USB-C right here, controllable RGB, and we have gain control, cardioid polar pattern, which is what most microphones that usually have good sound quality have. The box includes one dynamic microphone, one USB cable, one mic base stand, and one user manual. Features: upgraded XLR connection, recording setup elevation, simply USB connection, handy function key, controllable RGB design, pristine and balanced sound. Manufacturer: Zhaoxing Heijia Electronics. Hopefully I said that right. Next, we have a clean and crisp sound quality, tap to mute button, and real-time monitoring jacks, so you can monitor your voice in real time while you're using it. Now let's unbox this bad boy and see what we get inside. Never been great with unboxings, tend to manhandle things, but I think I'm doing a decent job. And I have my iPhone as an overhead right here, so that's recording the unboxing, and if it's not far out enough, forgive me. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up this iPhone overhead shot as I record. So here we have a manual that just tells you how to do the USB connection, how it plugs into the PS4/PS5 and your desktop or laptop with USB-C. Shows you how to use the mute button, yada yada yada. Here we have the stand. This is pretty obvious. Open it up. This does feel more premium than the one that was previously on this channel. So yeah, here we have our headphone jack, USB-C connection, XLR connection for better sound quality output using the audio box. Here we have our gain control for the microphone. RGB control, I believe, is what this little sunlight logo is. Headphone jack volume control knob right here. And I believe this might be the mute button or the one that indicates, yeah, this might be the mute switch if that's on here, but last time I believe that's how it was. So obviously to connect this, we're just going to, let me get this box out the way. Obviously to connect this, we're just going to screw this on like so. And there we go. Now that's connected to the stand, and that's how it's gonna look. The USB-C cable should have came with it. The box I tossed to the ground has the USB-C cable in it, nonetheless. All right. Ooh, that was close. Here we have the USB-C cable right there. Take the covers off. Take the covers off. Take the covers off. So it looks like we have a double connection here. So we have the option for USB-A and USB-C as a double option connection, which is pretty nice to have. All right, so at the end of this, we have USB-C. So we're gonna connect this to the MacBook and see how it sounds. All right, as you can see from the top down view, it is lit up because it's turned on. And I'll just show you up here as well. It's lit, turned on. Press the button right here to change the color mode and it changes color. So right now I have my MacBook set to the input of the Fifine mic, and I'm going to use the memo app to record right now. So now I'm recording using the Fifine app microphone. I'm going to adjust it a little bit right here so there's optimal sound coming from me. Hopefully you can hear everything just fine and it sounds nice and clear. I would adjust it the other way, but we have the wire set up. So hopefully this is where the sound is clear from this direction, or it could be this direction. I'll find out once I play the video back. But how does it sound? Does it sound clear? Does it sound good? What do you guys think? I'll try to connect the XLR just to see what that sounds like. But what do you guys think so far, the sound quality of the Fifine M9? AM8. M9 is the wireless mic I'm using right now. But the Fifine AM8. What do you think of the sound quality? Again, not sure where it's supposed to be coming from sound-wise. Oh, duh. I got these headphones plugged in so I can hear playback or output. And I'm not sure if I'm hearing it. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Mic check. All right, that's 2 minutes of me talking to this microphone, so that should be enough time to see what it sounds like. All right, trying again, because the XLR, for some reason, I can't figure it out. So this is a mic test of the Fifine AM8 microphone. Mic test of the Fifine AM8 microphone. Hopefully this is stereo sound and not in my left ear like it is when I've been trying this out with the XLR mic or connection. So let me know in the comments below how this sounds using the Fifine AM8 microphone, and it sounds like, or it looks like, the sound waves are indicating that there is sound coming from the microphone. It may not have the gain turned up loud enough, but hopefully I sound clear and audible. Again, this is the Fifine AM8 with the XLR connection connected to the PreSonus audio box. Let me know in the comments how it sounds. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I couldn't really figure out how to get this bad boy to work with the XLR connection without it skipping and sounding just off. And I'm not sure if it's my audio box or the MacBook with the audio box or the cables that I'm using, but for whatever reason I couldn't get the XLR to sound good. But thankfully, just for the basic USB connection, it sounded pretty fine to me in the playback. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the Fifine AM8 microphone. I do like it. It does sound pretty crystal clear. Price will be right here. And I think it's pretty much a bang for your buck, especially with it being compatible with Windows, PC, PS4, and PS5. No indication about Xbox, so sorry Xbox lovers and gamers, but hey, you do get everything else except the Switch, and the Xbox is not advertised on there. So nonetheless, and also it looks like the manual says that I should have the mic pointed towards me like this for the best sound quality and not like this like I have been doing it. So either way, it still sounded good when I was talking into the microphone like this, but I guess you're supposed to have the very top of it pointed towards your mouth. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I mean, this sounds pretty good. And I didn't even use it right. Supposed to have it right here. Matter of fact, let me disconnect the XLR and do this live real quick. And all right, so leave a comment below. What do you think of the Fifine? And I'm gonna actually try to record it correctly by angling it in the right way for this last part of the clip. So let's see how that sounds. So this is an actual correct mic test of the Fifine AM8 microphone using the USB-C connection because the XLR connection did not work well. Leave a comment below on how you think it sounds. And this is the correct way that you should be recording with it, with the top part facing your mouth, not the way I was doing it for the majority of this video. So leave a comment below what you think it sounds. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. This is me Tech Reviews. Thanks for watching.